how to deal with bad relationships, how to deal with toxic people. This is a personal one because for my character, for my attributes, I need a very harmonious space, a very harmonious environment to develop myself. I need peace. And because the forces, some forces will force you will test you to see what you're made of, or if you know. If you don't know, they will control you. Control. They will send you a clumsy giant to control you. And this clumsy giant can be beautiful, can be coming in a beautiful package. But inside, it is a clumsy giant. It is a troll. So, how you deal with it, I was telling you, it is very close to me because it came to the point where I end up living my worst fear, if you want to call it, my nightmare. I was immersed in that. And what helped me to deal with it was understanding that this person is not really the disposition behind her or behind him. So I stopped looking at people and taking it personal because I got to understand that there are dispositions around us that they feed out of us. They feed out of our ignorance, basically. They feed out of us, out of our fear, ignorance, anxiety, any of those lower frequencies, feed them. So they kind of jump into you and they ride you and they have a great time because they are being fed. So when you are in a toxic relationship or a bad relationship, I suggest you to look at that person with compassion and with love, with kindness, because she's being used or he is being used. And this happens all the time. If you look around, all those shooting and all those things happen, and when you look at the people, even the artists, even the singers, they are under possession. It's a disposition that is going through them. They are channeling them. So you're not looking at that person. It's not Rihanna, but we're looking at, even she'd say it. It's Sacha, which is a demon. A disposition that jumps in here on the station, and you can see her in her eyes. And I'm telling you this because the disposition I was dealing with came many times in different forms, in different persons, but was the same disposition. That's why I could recognize it. I could look at it and say, oh, this person is exactly this person. Yes, but I haven't, at that moment, I thought, okay, this is the same person, I can deal with it. But at the moment, I didn't realize that it's the same disposition that is using that person to create turbulence and disharmony on me, so they can suck all my energy. So please keep in mind that next time that you're dealing with a toxic person, your compassion and your kindness, your love will avoid that disposition, or will stop that disposition to feed out of you. And what that disposition will have to do? That disposition will have to leave. Make sense? Because you're not feeding it. So that disposition is using your brother, your friend, your partner to get your energy. Once you understand that you're smarter than that, you're not gonna give it your energy, because you can look at the disposition and you're not gonna take it personally. You're not gonna take it personal with your wife or with your partner or with your kid, because you know it's a disposition. It has happened for so many times to me that the universe, to test me, to get me to learn, has sent me the same disposition This disposition came in the form of my brother when I was a kid. This disposition came in the form of some bosses that I have. This disposition came in the form of some partners that I have. Even this disposition show up sometimes in my daughter, my older daughter. But now, I know better. So whenever that disposition comes, I don't feed it. I remain calm. I give compassion, kindness. It's not easy. It's not easy. Easy to say it, but it's not easy. But with time, I'm mastering it. You know, it's about mastering your emotions. Because that's the energy in motion that gives life and electricity to other people. So every time you react, boom, your energy is gone. Yes? It's the same with the disposition of the lust. You know, the sexual disposition. It's the same. Every time you react to it and you fall into lust, no love, and have sex, your energy is pretty much gone. It's taken away. Whereas if you mix sex and love, your energy will come up. So brothers and sisters, before you react, understand that you're dealing with a disposition. You're not dealing with that person. Do not take it personal, because that person is not conscious. That person has been used. Don't take it personal. Look at her with compassion, because she doesn't know, or he doesn't know what's going on with her. If you are friends, then, or a couple, a marriage, your daughter, talk to her about it. So when that disposition comes, she can also recognize it and do not feed it. It's the same disposition that we all have, like when we get mad, when we get lost, when we get anxious, fear. All those are dispositions that are taking our energy away. So I hope that makes sense. This is how I deal with toxic situations, toxic people. I look at the disposition and I decide not to feed it. I choose not to give it my energy. So I don't react, so I do not enact it. Boom! You're welcome. Love you. Mocos.